to market, to buy a fat pig. Home again,
Hello. They sound happy today.
To market, to buy a fat hog. Home again, chickadee jog. I thought I sang that very well.
Oh, you both did.
Shall we do it again?
Oh, yes, let's.
All right, Bungle, this time you be the farmer riding his horse to market.
Where's the horse?
I'll be the horse. Here we go.
You sing too.
To market, to buy a fat pig. Home again, chickadee chick. To market, to buy a fat hog. Home again, chickadee jog.
Oh, dear. I'd like to be a farmer.
It's hard work, Bungle.
Is it?
Of course it is, everybody knows that.
It isn't very hard going jiggity jig and joggity jog to market.
Oh, it's a bit hard on this horse.
Jiggity jig and joggity jog. Who ever heard of a farmer going jiggity jig and joggity jog?
Well, he does in the song.
Well, farmers have to work in the fields too, Bungle, and look after all the animals.
Well,
They're always busy.
I wouldn't mind. I like working.
Shall we look at some people working?
Yes, let's.
All right. See if you can tell me what these people are doing.
They're painting the railings.
That's right.
I hope they don't splash the grass. Is that a bus conductress?
Yes. She's taking that lady's fare.
And giving her a ticket.
I wonder where they're going.
Yes, I don't know.
5 to 10. Thank you very much.
Oh, look, milk bottles. That must be the milkman. Yes, it is, isn't it?
He's delivering milk to that house.
What's that man doing, David?
Well, what do you think he's doing, Bungle?
He's sweeping the road, isn't he?
That's right, so he's
Road sweeper.
yes.
And there's a letterbox. Someone's unlocking it. He's taking all the letters out. He must be a postman.
Yes, that's right. And he's taking all the letters back to the post office to sort them out.
So that he can send them to the right places.
That's it.
I know what they are. They're removal men.
Yes. They're helping a family to move its furniture to another house.
Is that a cooker they're carrying? It looks heavy.
Well, cookers are heavy.
What's that, David?
It's called a pneumatic drill.
What a noise.
It's for making holes in the ground. Workmen use it when they need to dig trenches or mend the road or pavement.
Is that man mending the pavement?
It looks like it.
What a big fork. Oh, look, there's a hammer. Is he knocking nails into that wall?
I should think so.
Yes, he is, look. Oh, and what's that? A tractor?
That's right. On a farm. It's a tractor pulling a plough.
And digging the ground up.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How do you do? Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm off to work. Are you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How do you do?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm off to work, are you?
I'm a milkman.
I'm a postman.
I'm the driver of a bus.
I'm a dustman.
I'm a policeman. What's all the fuss?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How do you do?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm off to work, are you? I'm a builder.
I'm a cleaner, sweeping all the day.
I'm the driver of a tractor with a load of hay.
Good morning.
Good morning. How do you do? Good morning, good morning. We're off to work, are you?
Bungle?
Just a minute. I'm building a card house. I've got to be ever so careful, though,
Oh, yes.
or else it'll all fall down.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I was just about to open the rainbow book.
Oh, good. I'll finish it then.
Careful.
What's in it today?
You tell me.
Perhaps there'll be a story about somebody working.
There might be. Let's see.
Hello. This is a story about a man called Jim, who sells newspapers. Every morning, except holidays, he comes down early and has his breakfast. He has a boiled egg, 2 slices of toast and a cup of tea. Just as he's finishing his breakfast, a lorry stops outside the house. Honk, honk, it goes. Jim gets up, opens the front door, and there finds a bundle of newspapers fastened with string that the lorry has left there. So he takes the newspapers, puts them into a big, large bag, puts the bag on his shoulders, gets on his bicycle, and cycles away. Now, although it's too early for many people to be about, he always tinkles his bicycle bell, just to make sure it's working properly. After a while, he comes to the corner of a busy street. He leans the bicycle against the wall, takes the bag, puts it on the ground, takes out the newspapers, unfastens the string, and starts shouting out, "Paper! Paper!" As he stands there, he has to call out very loudly because there's so much noise, so much traffic, and so many people, he can hardly make himself heard. "Paper! Paper!" he shouts. Vroom, vroom, vroom go the lorries. Beep, beep, beep go the cars. Ding, ding, ding go the bells on the buses, and the people's feet go click, clack, click, clack on the pavement. Sometimes a man stops and buys one of Jim's papers. "A paper, please," he says, and he hands Jim 3 pennies. Jim hands him a newspaper, takes the 3 pennies and puts them into his pocket. Chink, chink, chink. At the end of the day, when all the people have gone and the traffic has all moved away, Jim looks into his bag. He wants to make sure he's got 1 newspaper left. He always saves 1 paper. He takes the bag, puts it on his shoulder, jumps on his bike, and cycles for home. And as always, he always tinkles the bicycle bell, just to make sure it's still working properly. Then, when he gets home, he sits down to have his tea, he takes out the newspaper that he'd saved for himself in the bag, and he reads it all the way through, just so as he can find out what everybody else has been doing whilst he's been selling newspapers all day.
Remember that poem about work you told me once before, David?
Mending your shoes, making a chair, that one you mean?
Yes, that was the one. Can you tell me again, please?
All right. Mending your shoes, making a chair, sewing together the clothes you wear, printing books for you to read, making and packing the things you need, cooking your dinner, baking bread, building houses, making the bed, washing the windows, scrubbing the floor. All these things and many more mothers and fathers do all day, while children stay at home and play.
Why do people go to work, Sunshine?
Which people?
Well, like Jim, selling newspapers.
Oh, he goes to work to earn money to buy his food and clothes. And his bicycle.
What about the milkman then?
He gets paid money too, so that he can buy the things he needs for his family.
What about the mothers then? Cooking the dinners, making the beds, and doing lots of things at home. They work, don't they?
Oh, yes, they do. But some people work to earn money to buy things, and some people work to look after us.
Oh. What kind of work do you do, Sunshine?
Oh, I work hard looking after you.
Looking after me?
Yes. Singing funny songs, making up poems, telling you funny stories.
Funny stories? I don't call that being looked after. I call that being sent to sleep.
Oh, he's tired. I'll sing him a lullaby. Lullaby!
Well, there I was, digging this hole in the ground, all big and salt around it was, and there was I, digging it deep. It was flat at the bottom and the sides were steep, when along comes this bloke in a bowler, which he lifted and scratched his head. Oh, he looked down the hole, poor old soul, and he said,
don't dig it there, dig it elsewhere. You're digging it round when it ought to be square. The shape's all wrong, it's much too long, and you can't put a hole where a hole don't belong.
that's the kind of trouble we have in our business all the time. Well, there I was, stood in me hole, shoveling earth for all that I was worth. I was, and there was him, standing up there so proud and official, with his nose in the air. So I gives him a look kinda sideways, and I throw down me shovel inside. Oh, I brushed off the dirt, tucked in me shirt and replied, just couldn't bear to dig it elsewhere.
But you're digging it round when it ought to be square.
If you disagree, it don't bother me,
but that's not the place where the oat's supposed to be. Look at it, it's all wrong.
What do you mean it's all wrong?
Well,
I've been digging holes since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, mate.
Sonny.
Well, there we were, discussing this hole in the ground, so big and so around, of course it's not there now. The ground's all flat, and beneath it is a bloke in a bowler hat. Help! Help! And that's that.
Some people have to wear an apron when they're working.
What sort of people?
Well, painters, for instance.
Why? It's to keep their clothes clean?
That's right, to protect them. And your mother, when she's cooking your dinner, or doing the washing up, perhaps. So I'm going to show you how to make an apron out of a piece of newspaper.
Oh, good.
Get a sheet of newspaper like this, here, and a piece of string, long enough to go round you twice. Put the string in the fold of the newspaper, like that, so that it hangs there. Then put it round your waist and bring it to the front again. Now, if you can tie knots, you can just tie a knot in it there. But if you can't, try to find one of those there. It's a paper clip. And then you can just clip it over the paper and the string like that, and it'll hold it. If you can't find one of those, you can stick it with some sticky tape.
I'd like to make a newspaper apron now.
Would you? All right then.
What about this pink one?
The pink one? You want the pink one? All right. Here we are. Will you hold it for me?
Yes.
Like that. Now, we've got the string in here. Like that. There.
Good.
And put it round your waist. Right round. Bring it to the front again. There. Shall we tie yours with sticky tape?
Oh, it might tickle.
All right then. We'll just use a paper clip. Here. Like this. And stick that over there. That's very good, Bungle.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Bye-bye.
Oh.
See you soon.
Bye.